Hello everyone, today I am bringing you along for a stay at Disney's Copper Creek here at Wilderness Lodge at Walt Disney World. We're gonna do a full room tour, a resort tour. I'm gonna bring you along for dining and all the fun amenities here. So I hope you're packed and ready for the stay, because I know I am. Wilderness Lodge has been high on my Disney resort wish list for a long time. I have never stayed here before, and we're gonna get to stay at the Copper Creek Villas, the DVC portion of Wilderness Lodge. There are actually two DVC portions to Wilderness Lodge, Boulder Ridge and Copper Creek. Copper Creek is the newer of the two, and that's where we're staying. I have always wanted to walk through those lobby doors as an actual resort guest here, and this will be my first time doing so. This is one of the most unique and beautiful Walt Disney World resorts. There's really nothing like a roaring fireplace. It's so welcoming. So this is the main lobby, and if you wanted to check in or talk to concierge guest services, you could do that right there. At the moment, however, in early 2021, Walt Disney World is still asking guests whenever possible to do online check-in rather than in-person check-in, just to reduce the number of checkpoints if not needed. So that's what I did. Once again, online check-in, got a text with my room number, and I'm gonna head straight to the room. Let's go. I'm gonna take the elevator right here from the main lobby. You don't have to leave the main lobby. Straight up to the 6th floor where we're staying. Here we go. We got a room on the 6th floor. We're just connected to the lobby. Copper Creek is just a wing of the main building. There's the lobby. I've always wanted to stay here connected to the main lobby like this. Just turn left at the log and you're almost there. The magic band should open the door, and it did. Oh, wow. A wonderful family, the Ortiz family, reached out to me and let me know that they have DVC, Disney Vacation Club points that they will be unable to use before they expire. So they kindly offered them to me to be able to stay here at Copper Creek for a 2-night stay to share with all of you. So thank you so much, Ortiz family. You are awesome. I hope this stay brings you some joy and some smiles and some Disney magic. And thank you for not just letting me stay, but letting everybody come along for the stay. Now let's get into this room tour, because I am blown away by not just the room, but the view. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect all this. We're gonna do a full room tour, but give me a second to soak this in. Wow. I've now collected myself a little bit, and I actually did take a little bit of a look around before I started filming. Normally I film as I go, but I took a little peek because I am just in shock at this room. Let's just take a quick look around and look at this massive, clean closet. Wood floors, everything is immaculate. There is a full-size washer and dryer in this room. Oh, hello, door. Full-size washer and dryer, and they supply laundry detergent. That's new. I've never seen that in another Disney resort. I'm sure it exists, but it is not something I have experienced. And the door closes, so you can keep that hidden, tucked away in these beautiful white panels. There is a full-size kitchen. This kitchen is bigger than my kitchen in my apartment. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting that to you, but it's the truth. Everything is shiny, pristine. The color scheme is subtle and subdued, but when you open the cabinet, you've got this artwork that goes with the theming of the resort. Cooking utensils. More cooking and prepping food utensils. Actual pots and pans to cook in. I should have gone grocery shopping for this stay. Garbage and recycling. Silverware. Full-size oven. Coffee, all the good stuff. Bakingware and Tupperware. Full-size microwave. Dishware. This is one of the cleanest rooms I think I've seen in a long time. All the rooms I've stayed in have been clean, but a full-size dishwasher as well. This is a living area separate from the sleeping area. This is like a full-size dining table here. Some lovely art that looks like the totem poles you see in the lobby. More Pacific Northwest themed art. Drawers and a huge television. Let's see what view we have here. I can already tell. Oh my goodness. Hello view. We have a view of the pool, the water, the rest of the resort. This is phenomenal. We're really lucked out. Seating, of course, out here on an enclosed balcony. Let's check out the bedroom. Oh, did I mention a giant full-size refrigerator and freezer? This is a sort of extra closet and storage area with hooks for coats and bags. We have got a large, pristine restroom in here. Our Disney H2O Plus beauty products. A full-size shower that looks modern and updated. And we've got the waterfall shower head and a regular shower head that you can remove and move around. This is going to be very nice. This toggles, squirted myself, back and forth between the two showers. And then we also have a bathtub. Not just any old bathtub, this bathtub. I have never stayed in a Disney room that has a tub like this. I don't even understand what is happening here. Do bubbles come up? And if so, how do I make them come up? Is there something I press? There's a control panel. Oh my golly. What does this do? What does this do? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out later, but it looks amazing. I just wanna show you my little setup because it's so cute. Normally I don't show this part of the stay where I bring my laptop because sometimes I have things I need to do. Sometimes it's editing or different kinds of work, but it's just so cool that I get to sit here and look out and be here and do what I need to do. Remotes are wrapped in plastic to show you they've been cleaned. Let's get it out of there. And let's get some resort TV going. This TV is huge. Each Disney resort has its own channel too, specific to that resort. So we're gonna go ahead and leave on the Wilderness Lodge channel. Turn the volume down a little though, make it a little chill, a little cozy. Now we're talking. Besides the themed landscaping and pool, there's also a geyser that goes off once an hour. I believe that's it right there. So we should be able to see it from here if we catch it. And a quick walk to a boat dock, that rhymed, to take you right over to Magic Kingdom. This is definitely a dream resort. I'm standing out here right now on this balcony with this view. Honestly feels like a dream. Y'all know I like to talk and I think I am speechless at the moment. So I think we should start this resort stay the way we start most resort stays, by looking for some food. Because you know you arrive here, you've had a day before you got here, and you're hungry. I do want to say that the room reservation says studio, but this is a 1-bedroom. So I guess I just lucked out and got a great room. I would have been more than happy with a studio, but we will make the most of this gorgeous 1-bedroom villa. Taking a little bit of a closer look at the bedroom. Everything is just sort of understated, and we've got another closet here. Oh, and a light comes on, very classy. What do we have here? Is this another balcony? Okay, there are 2 balconies. One connected to the bedroom and one connected to the living room. And this is a large balcony with an even closer to the lake view. This is unbelievable. And let's talk about this headboard for a moment. Actually, rather than talk, let's just stare at it, because otherwise I'd be saying the word beautiful over and over again, like a zoomed up picture of like a geode, a gemstone. Let's go get some dinner. Next to my room is a different bank of elevators than the ones I came up by, so let's go down and see where these lead. I love that they're gold and beautifully themed. Oh wow, this is really nice. Oh, let's go to lobby, I guess. Touches of theming everywhere. Where are we? Okay, so I went to L, a lobby. All right, so this is connected to the lobby too. It's just a different way. And here we are, back in the lobby. Right now, Roaring Fork is open. Artist Point has not yet reopened. Whispering Canyon Cafe is open. Geyser Point outside is also open. Let's see if Territory Lounge is open. Doesn't look open. It was last time I was here, but maybe it just has limited hours. So Territory Lounge, right now not open. Roaring Fork is a quick service and they do have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You would order via mobile order on your phone. Pick it up, grab and go. It's got a pretty limited menu, but it does have various items that you can eat throughout the day. There is an outdoor dining area where you can take your food if you wish to sit out there. Since we're here for 2 nights, I'm gonna start out the first night by getting mobile order from Roaring Fork and taking it back up to the room to eat dinner in the room, super chill. Tomorrow, we're gonna come downstairs and eat at more of the dining establishments for lunch and dinner. Got my order. And we are taking this back up to the room. See the balconies there? My room is up there in the top. Like any good resort, Wilderness Lodge has a gift shop called the Mercantile. And it's got everything from gifts and souvenirs to groceries, and it's just like the rest of the resort, immaculately themed. There are quite a few unique items you can get in this gift shop that you can't get anywhere else, and one of them is this Firefly moonshine. Yep, a jar of moonshine. I got a tuna sandwich, fries, and coleslaw, a nice little setup. I think I'm gonna put a movie on, relax, enjoy the view, and chill out for a little while and just enjoy this whole experience. From all the way inside the living room, I could hear the Electrical Water Pageant doing its little announcement. I think that it starts a little further down and we won't be able to see it from here, but tomorrow night we'll try to catch it. I think it's just about to start because it did its little announcement. Yeah, I think it's gonna be right behind this building. There it is, the water pageant. I think it must be now doing its run for the campground. So we can see that one from here. Yay! It's also raining out a little. How cool is this? Dry and comfy on the balcony, watching the Electrical Water Pageant. Good night, Electrical Water Pageant. Thank you for gracing us with your majesty night after night. Every single Magic Kingdom area resort that's on Bay Lake gets treated to this wonderful spectacle each night. It just recently restarted again after having been closed during the whole closure of the parks and resorts. And when the parks and resorts reopened, it didn't reopen right away. But now it's back, and I have seen night after night that resort guests love this. We love this. Going back inside to stay cozy and warm, but I had to pop out for that. Good morning. What a wonderful night sleep. This bed is huge. I am pretty sure this is a king bed. It has 6 pillows. I stayed basically on one side and there's still all this space. The light filtering in woke me up so peacefully. It's not glaring in, I guess because of that overhang. It's just perfect. This room is so soothing. And one thing I didn't notice last night, and I'll show you later how it looks, but this is sort of a glass pane, and when the light is on in either room, it glows through on the other side. See, you can even see the light just from the sun coming in the window, coming through. That's so pretty. Now let's take a look outside and see how the day looks. See some construction going on over there. The geyser's going off. Cool. I could hear it going off several times last night after it was dark, but it was too dark to see. And now it's bright and I can see it. It's actually really soothing to hear. It's like white noise. It got really chilly out. It looks like another cold front is coming. And that was it. The geyser goes off every hour. And it's a fun little thing, and you can see it from all over this back area, but standing on that boardwalk is a nice place to watch it. Not a cloud in the sky today, too. Time to test out this super classy looking shower. Got it all set up with the things I need in here. Oh yeah. Now I'm not sure if I did something wrong or I'm not figuring this out, but from what I can gather, this only goes from either one or the other. There doesn't seem to be an option where you can do both at the same time, which is fine. It's just at the Polynesian you could, so it's just something I noticed. But lovely shower. I felt great and now I'm refreshed. I think it's time now to go explore Wilderness Lodge. Let's go. And here we are right in the lobby. I'm here in the main lobby of Wilderness Lodge. Let's talk a little bit about this incredible lobby. This resort, particularly the main lobby that we're looking at here, was modeled after Old Faithful Inn at Yellowstone National Park. The whole Wilderness Lodge theming is national parks, the American West, and the Pacific Northwest. The lobby is flanked on both sides by 55-foot totem poles. And this fireplace that's sort of a centerpiece of the lobby is 82 feet tall. And the colors are meant to represent the rocks of the Grand Canyon. All throughout the resort you'll find Native American theming, natural colors, stones, and materials. And this fireplace is one of my favorite places to sit and relax on Walt Disney World property. And we've got these rocking chairs here. Since no one else is sitting here, don't mind if we do, right? Have a little bit of a rock by the fireplace. Behind me, right in the main lobby, is Whispering Canyon Cafe. This is a restaurant that has all you care to eat style skillets, as well as a few regular menu items. It is delicious, but it is so much food, and it is open to all Walt Disney World guests, not just resort guests, so you can make a dining reservation there if it's available and hop over and dine there. There's a lot of Grand Canyon theming here, and this display shows some of the fossils and minerals of the Grand Canyon, and it shows the fireplace and how it's divided up. So we've got level 2 here, all of the different elements within it. And it talks about how it's 82 feet tall, pinnacle, capturing the color, lithographic proportions, and fossil life found in the walls of the Grand Canyon. Who doesn't love some sparkly quartz? Next to the fireplace and the display here, there's a railroad cart filled with wood. And it says, Disney's Railroad, RR. Tools. Wilderness Lodge itself opened in 1994, but it's connected to the Fort Wilderness Campground, which opened in 1971, Walt Disney World's opening year. The south wing that I'm staying in right now was converted into DVC rooms in 2017. But there are actually 2 DVC portions to this lodge, the Boulder Ridge portion, which was added in 2000, and then the Copper Creek cabins and the wing that was converted in 2017. So that's fairly new as far as Walt Disney World Resorts are concerned. By the way, I'm sitting in these red chairs. They're really tall and beautiful, and they're right next to that water right there that leads out into the outside area, which we're gonna go explore in just a moment. There's a Disney Fine Art gallery wall here filled with art based on Snow White next to Artist Point Dining, which is also based on the Snow White film. However, it has not reopened since the parks and resorts have reopened, which I mentioned last night when I walked over here to see if Territory Lounge was reopened, but just wanted to point that out again. Now let's step outside and do some wilderness exploring. This waterfall makes a soothing sound. My room is up there somewhere that I could hear from my room, and honestly it lulled me to sleep. You can also walk through this stone archway, which I love walking through. And the waterway from inside the lobby leads right through and heads on down Copper Creek Falls and appears to go into the pool. The water is so clear and the stones are so beautifully placed. Little pieces of driftwood. Of course, all the landscaping is meant to emulate the feel of the American West. Right in front of me is the Copper Creek wing of the resort where I'm staying, and there's water running through the entire resort to give movement. Right here on Bay Lake sits Geyser Point Bar and Grill. You can dine here at the bar or at table seating or out by the water. It's interesting, see this water here that flows out from the resort is blocked off from Bay Lake in a sort of retention pond here. You see those concrete barriers surrounding it. See, there's some ducks sitting on it right there. They look really cozy. You can also tell because the water inside this retention pond is pretty much completely still with tiny ripples, and the water in Bay Lake is lapping with waves that are pretty large for this small body of water. Directly in front of us you can see the boat dock, and there's a boat pulling up right now, and that'll take you over to Magic Kingdom, and there are boats that also take you to the other Bay Lake resorts. And directly behind that you can see Bay Lake Tower where I stayed recently. This building says Reunion Station and it says 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I just spoke with a really friendly cast member here who told me that they're doing various crafts. They have free crafts and crafts that you can purchase. They have pillows and totes, coloring, all sorts of things that you can do. They do pin trading in there. There's actually a lot going on, so there's only certain hours each day, so you'll want to check while you're staying here. This is for resort guests of Fort Wilderness and Wilderness Lodge, and tonight the hours are 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. There's also movies 4 nights a week. Sadly, not tonight, but that's okay. We have more than enough to do, but just wanted to share that info with you. In the past, you could rent boats and do a fireworks cruise, do excursions. Every time I have come by, I've seen this window closed. However, you can call 407 WDW Play to find out what reservations are available at any given time. Boulder Ridge is the other DVC portion of Wilderness Lodge, and it's got its own whole section and theming and pool. The Cascade cabins look amazing. There are also cabins out at the campground. Those are a totally different thing. But these cabins, the Cascade cabins, it's so quiet out here. Oh, it smells like fresh pine. We're gonna explore Boulder Ridge more a little bit later because there's some really cool Walt stuff. Walt Disney train memorabilia in there that I really want to show you. But first, I think we should grab some lunch. It's a really nice day with a bright sun, but it's a little chill in here. I got myself a lovely table here by the water at Geyser Point. It's just about to turn 3 o'clock right now. They just turned the heaters on out here. That's how cold it is. I'm so glad they did that. I got a hot tea and I can hear the geyser going off in the distance. You can hear the geyser going off from all over the outdoor area. It's really loud. It makes an awesome racket that I really enjoy. And you can stand on these boardwalks to get a closer look at it. Okay, back to Geyser Point, back to my table. I decided to start with their charcuterie plate. Everywhere makes these differently, and you're going to get different types of meats and cheeses and other items. We've got duck here in the jar, we've got cheese, meats, a little salad, there are pickles underneath this little salad here, and lovely crisps of bread. All in all, really good, and I like that it came with a little salad, crisp and fresh. I also ordered a crab cake. This is handcrafted crab cake served with house spicy slaw and crispy fried onions. Smells really good. Delicious, really good. It does taste really fresh and nice, and the onions are yummy. Let's see how spicy this slaw is. It's a little spicy, not too bad, but I could definitely tell the heat would build up. All done with lunch at Geyser Point. Everything I had was fresh and delicious. I like that they turn the heaters on when it got cold. They always have really good, friendly, and warm service. There are so many wonderful things about staying here at Wilderness Lodge, but one of the real beauty parts about staying in any wing of the main building is that you can pop back up to your room at any time and pop back down, and you're right in the middle of the action. Everything is right here. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is this a way to get in? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, yes. So I just came in by a side door by the pool. Awesome. Of course, if you didn't figure it out, it's called Geyser Point because it's right next to the geyser. Back to the 6th floor. Normally this would be the time of day where I would try to go get some pool time, but it's dipped into the upper 40s out there. In the upper 60s, I could still do a hot tub, a jacuzzi, but maybe not some pool time. But in the 50s and 40s, not gonna happen. So, by the way, don't mind my little office setup behind me. This room is like an apartment. It really is. So I'm able to do everything I need to do. But instead of getting some pool time, I'm gonna get some room time. It's so cozy in here. Chill on the balcony, have some tea, maybe another coffee, and enjoy the amenities of this wonderful room. Can I live here? How much do you think the rent would be here? I also just found a little hidden Mickey in the room. Right there. Let's put on some resort TV. I love these shorts. Coziness levels have been sufficiently refilled, and it's time to go back out into the evening and explore more of Wilderness Lodge. There's some really cool things I want to show you guys, and who knows what we'll find. Well, the first thing we find is a fiery sunset happening outside. I decided to take the stairs instead of the elevator this time to show you that on each level there are different fossils from the Grand Canyon representing the different levels of the fireplace that we looked at down in the lobby earlier. Also, I wanted to show you the view from up here. I think that is worth going down 6 flights of stairs. So there's only one level above us, and I believe that's club level, but I don't think that Disney is doing club level right now, so I'm not really sure what the state of that floor is, but look up there. That's got to be like a fancy presidential suite or something. From up here, we can also get a better look at these chandeliers. All right, let's head down. 6 flights it is. Stopping on the 5th floor, there's a seating area, a large window, and a lovely fireplace. Here on the 4th floor, there's a door to the outside. And watch your step there, where you can step outside and look out at the view and really see that sunset happening. We can also see the flags atop the building from here and see that there are already stars out in the sky. Watch your step. There's also another fireplace area in here. This one is my favorite. Big fireplace. More of those wrought iron scenes in the mesh in front of the fireplace. I call this room Cozy Lodge. If you hang out in Cozy Lodge, make sure you let me know, because this is important information that you need to share with me. I need to know who's in my lodge. Make sure you submit your membership application to be part of a secret society of Cozy Lodge, okay? Let me know. Now we're on the lobby level. Let's go outside. Tonight is a full moon. Let me show you the Boulder Ridge DVC building. They have a really cool thing in this building. A whole exhibit dedicated to Walt Disney's love of trains. It's also like a rustic lodge. It's its own whole thing, separate from the main lobby. Here's the kind of story behind Boulder Ridge Villas, established 1871 according to the lore. Modern amenities, rooms with running water for people who love to be clean, The best sleeping this side of the Mississippi. But the coolest part of this lobby are all the memorabilia dedicated to Walt's love of trains. This map has little old school Mickey and Friends cartoons printed all over it based on the area, the region that they're in. This famous picture of Walt is an original 35mm motion picture negative of Walt Disney running his Carrollwood Pacific train. This charming photograph is titled Mickey and Friend. Imagineer Roger Broggie took this photograph of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse at Disneyland on June 18, 1955. The headlamp had not yet been installed on the brand new 5/8 scale steam engine. And now I bring you to the coolest part of this exhibit, the Carrollwood Pacific train cars circa 1950. Before the Disneyland Railroad existed, there was the Carrollwood Pacific, a miniature 1/8 scale steam railroad Walt Disney designed for his family home in Los Angeles. These original freight cars, built by the first Disney Imagineer Roger Broggie, brought great joy to Walt and anyone who visited his 5-acre property on Carrollwood Drive. These treasures are care of the Carrollwood Pacific Historical Society, courtesy of the Walt Disney Family Foundation. This is a true treasure and a hidden gem. I really think a lot of people don't even know these are here, and this entire exhibit dedicated to Walt's love of trains. I really appreciate that Disney can find a place for these treasures because they really are treasures and such an important part of the Disney legacy for us fans to come here and appreciate and enjoy and learn. I just really love that exhibit, and I love hanging out in this cozy area when there aren't too many people. I'm shocked that people are in the pool right now. They are brave souls. No thank you. I've been kind of wandering around trying to decide what to do for dinner. I had lunch yesterday at Roaring Fork. I had lunch today at Geyser Point. So I figure just to round out the trifecta of Wilderness Lodge dining experiences, I was able to grab a last-minute dining reservation for dinner tonight at Whispering Canyon Cafe. Just got a seat right here next to this hearth. The fireplace isn't lit, but it's still warm and toasty in here. My skillet has arrived. This is oak smoked mustard barbecued beef brisket, maple chipotle pork ribs, slow smoked pulled pork, citrus herb chicken, western style sausage, smashed potatoes, buttered corn, sauteed green beans. It's all you care to eat, so if you want more of anything, you can ask for it. It also comes with coleslaw and far more cornbread than I can eat, but it's so delicious. They also do have regular menu items besides the skillet, and those are the coffee rubbed ribeye, the pan fired red quinoa cakes, and the cedar plank salmon. I'm going right in for the smashed potatoes because I know how much I love them.
I'm like, I think I do.
Everything in this skillet is awesome. I think of the meats, the sausage is my favorite. And I really like all the veggie sides too. All of the meats are delicious. All of the sides are delicious. I actually asked for more corn and it came in this hot skillet. I just love it. It's so buttered. It's so good. It like crunches in your mouth when you bite it. I finished as much as I could. I am so full and I'm gonna pack it up and head out. Okay, we did some damage. We ate some food, and now it's time to go recover because that was delicious. This place is super cute and cool. They don't really do the whole shticks that they used to do anymore. They do it a little, but not as much. But I'm sure a lot of that will return when things are somewhat back to normal. I think it was smart to leave eating at Whispering Canyon Cafe till the end of the day because now I am so sleepy, and now I can just relax and not have to hustle around. Since it was too cold for pool time, I think I'm gonna try out this in-room tub thing. Let's see, let's get it nice and hot. Try to make my own in-room hot tub. How's that sound? This is a huge tub. I've never seen a room with a tub like this, ever. I'm getting ready for bed and I wanted to add in one more factoid. This room does sleep 4 people. This is a pull-out couch bed, so 2 people could theoretically sleep here. 2 people in the bedroom. Dinner, a bath, a shower, and now I am very, very sleepy. So it's time to get a good night's sleep. This bed is so comfortable. I think that it wins comfort-wise as far as Walt Disney World beds are concerned so far. Maybe it's just because it's so large. I don't know, but it's really comfortable. So let's get a good night's sleep and I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. Good morning from the beautiful Wilderness Lodge. I definitely do not want to leave this place, but let's get ready. And that's it, just a few more things to do. And that concludes my first ever stay here at Disney's Wilderness Lodge in the Copper Creek Wing. Ooh, that lighting. Look at that sky, crystal clear. Once again, I want to thank the Ortiz family so much for making this possible. I hope that you're able to use your points coming up in the future, but thank you so much for allowing me to stay here and share this with everybody. I saw the comments on the Polynesian video and it seems like so many of you all are just as grateful as I am, which was it just made my heart so happy to see all the loving and kind comments. We have such a great community here and I'm so grateful for every single one of you who watches, comments, and joins in on all the fun. I hope this brought all of you some Disney magic, some fun, and showed you what it's like to stay here at Wilderness Lodge and Copper Creek. And this room was amazing. Like, this is one of the best resort rooms I've ever stayed in, ever. But as they say, there's no place like home, so that's where I'll be headed. But not to worry, my friends, because there are always a ton of fun adventures coming up here on this channel. The theme parks, the attractions, the off the beaten path, hidden gems, travel, anything I can get to where I can bring you along, I will. So stay tuned for future fun, and if you're new here, please subscribe to join in that future fun. I thank you all so much for watching and for joining me for these adventures. I'm sending you all a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.